Yes, I'm Eone, and welcome to the first in the series and how I recorded Tempered, featuring Maram, out now on the games we play. Okay, let's get into it. This is how I'm treating my vocals. First of all, 400 hertz dipped from there. Then we've got the auto tune. Make sure that is first in line of your effects, otherwise it's going to be trying to tune up other effects on there, especially if there's time-based effects on there and such. Then we've got compressor. It's not doing a huge deal. Just add that little bit of extra flavour. The auto tune as well, to be honest, Maram's voice is fantastic. It barely needs it on there, but that's just out of habit. It might catch any bits that might go a little bit astray, but Maram's on point. Don't worry about her vocals. Then we've got the reverb. People saying,
Eone, why are you putting reverb as a dark insert? That's crazy.
Well, for me, it's not. I like a washed out sound. It's part of my signature sound, and it's what works for me. It might not work for you. Put it on a return track so you arrange that, keep that original crispiness on it, but for me, it's working nice. Then we got a saturator, then followed into fresh air. This is a really nice exciter, just has a little bit extra to the high ends, to the mids on there. Then we got the limiter as well. That's also catching those peaks, and then a little bit of zazzle on that EQ right there. And here's how it's sounding. Check it in solo.
Can you even feel?
There we go. I mean, with the, let's listen to this without the chain. And then
Do you know what
I wanted a huge breathy sound on there. Really wanted to come through. We've got the punchiness on there. We've got just, it's working nice. I'm really happy with that one. Then we've got the return tracks. Now, again, auto-tune. If you're using that first in the chain, you don't want it to be affecting anything else. I played around with the chorus. I wasn't too happy with it. I took it off. I've just got it switched off there. Then I've got the reverb, 100% wet when you're using return tracks. Then you can choose how much you're dialing into it. Again, a really long decay time there, 7 seconds, standard size on there. And then EQ'd. Again, I played around with the saturator. Didn't really feel it was needed, switched it off. Then on here, again, first in the chain. We know that now. And then we've got the delay. That's working on an 8 time here. And then also the EQ as well. There we go. Okay, let's check out some of the ad-libs we got on there. We've got the second set of vocals in here as well. Let's just solo that for a second. There we go. Now that one, I've really pushed the auto-tune on that one quite a little bit more than I was before. I wanted a bit of a spacey sound sat there in the background. Again, EQ first, then we got the auto-tune, then we got the limiter really pushing it. Auto-pan, I want to create some movement in there. You know, that's what I'm working for. Then we've got just a little bit of the high end on there. And the chorus as well. That's really pushing it too. And then we switch it on. And then you can hear that really pushing it. Combined with that chorus. Chef kiss. That is nice. And then we've got loads of little bits as well in the background here. We've got a little bit of automation on here. Oh, right here on the auto filter. Just opening up on there. Now, I pitched it up by 12 on there using the complex warping algorithm. Some singers are a little bit funny about how much you work with the vocals. Maram gave me the trust on there. She, believed in what I was doing. We had conversations all the way through. That's another soft skills that you really got to be aware of. Always having conversations. At first, when I was working with these vocals, I would kind of chop them up a little bit and without fully explaining. And then afterwards, I went back, sent her this project, showing her where I had the intro, the verse, the bridge, the chorus, and so on and so forth. That helped her see the vision that I was working with. That way, then when she was able to send over some more audio, it was working on point. So yeah, we've got that nice little riser there. And yeah, that's really adding. We've got the reverb. We've even got the decay time coming up on here as well. And we're doing the same on here. We've got another riser with the vocals. This time not pitched, but we've still got, I mean, look at the resonance on there. That's wild what I'm doing with there. Loads of resonance. I mean, you can see right here, resonance comes up. And again, that's just making it more interesting, adding to the body of the sound. So let's take a little look at the mastering chain on here. Now, it's really important to make sure that you've got your mix down instrumental and then the vocals there, and then we're going to master them together. So the way I've worked on that one there, we've got this here, a little bit of mid-side EQing. We've got the solid bus compressor on here. That's adding a little bit of flavour. 2 decibels on there. Just tiny working away. We've got the fresh air. That's again very gentle working on there. And then, of course, you know, we've got Boiler Pro L2, transparent, 4 dB, fairly fast attack, fairly slow release on there. That's just bringing it all together, working nicely for me. I was going to have the solid bus compressor, the saturation, 1 knob in there from Softtube. Free tool, great tool, but I just chose not to in the end. All right. So if you like that, make sure to go and check out the full track, Tempered, out now on the Games We Played, featuring Maram. Huge thanks to Maram, huge thanks to Ant over at the Games We Play. Could be coming through tomorrow with another great video for you on how I made this track. Peace.